Jim and Terry, still at it, 8 years on, not feeling a day older. Or that's Jim guffawing in the background. My good friend Jim and I, it was a retirement project, just bring people up to speed to our ones and twos who don't know who we are. I'm expecting maybe our audience to grow.
I think it's going to be...
Don't laugh, Jim. Don't laugh.
Our very wise narratives on the situations around the world.
It's not that we're wise, my friend, but with a Tim Hortons coffee sitting in the logo thing, it's that we are retired guys with too much time on our hand, and we like to gab, so we will put out the morning news and say, hey, did you see that program?
Let's be truthful, Terry. This is our therapy.
It is our
therapy.
We
get to speak about it.
I feel so much better every Thursday.
To anybody else. Yeah.
Who do we have to talk to if we don't talk to ourselves?
Well, our invisible friends, but even they're starting to criticize.
Oh, gee, that's when the unknown people get a critic voice, we're in trouble. Okay, we're going to talk about the obvious elephant in the room, the Epstein in the room. How many times has Trump mentioned? Do you have a number?
I think it's 3,500, something like that.
I thought it was 5,000.
Well, it very well could be.
It could be 35,000.
Don't forget, they
I don't know.
haven't released, and I don't think they're planning on it. They haven't released half the files.
Yeah, so we got 3 million so far, and that took, a year to get?
The stupidity of all this is this.
There's more than one stupid line in this?
They released 3 million files, 2,000 videos.
A week ago.
800 stills, and you have 1,200 victims, but it's over. There's nobody to charge.
There's no one who's been charged. There's no indictment.
Yeah. There's nobody to charge. There's nothing here chargeable. Are you friggin' kidding me? You really expect us to believe this?
Was it both Bondi and Kash Patel who said that? There's no indictable offenses?
Yeah, of course there is.
Of course.
All those blocked out pictures of people having sex are people you may recognize having sex with kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You were mesmerized.
I kind of fell asleep there a little bit. Yeah,
Poke him with a stick.
I tell you right now, should the Trump administration fall, and eventually someday it will, you've got all those people that are going to, like Pan Bondi, Kash Patel, that other guy who's just a joke, Trump's lawyer who's now part of the...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
His personal lawyer who's now part of the DOJ assistant.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're all going to be impeached. They're all going to face charges because they are breaking the law constantly and they're lying. They've absolutely militarized the laws. Weaponized the legal system in the United States, totally flat out right in your face. They're all going to have to fall.
This is you and I. Uneducated as we are in American politics, we're just picking it up on the news, hearsay, what did you think of that? But we are convinced that what we have seen is evidence for indictment.
Absolutely. If you just take the Epstein files and you just take one aspect of it, you've got 1,200 victims. 1,200 victims, and they know who screwed them. And there's nobody being charged?
And why are we waiting for this FBI, DOJ to do anything when cannot the victims just say, we're going to let it, here's our dump. Our 1,200 voices are going to be dumped on the internet and everybody's going to know names.
Here's the problem. The DOJ said it accidentally revealed X amount of victims, 100?
Yeah, something like that.
There they are, a kid
12, 13,
giving sex to a man, being exposed to everybody. They got the man blocked out and they got the girl doing the thing.
Yeah.
That's their lives ruined. And so it's what you call blackmail. You come forward and we're ruining you.
At some point,
it's so evil.
At some
and
point,
wrong.
do the victims not just say, my life is ruined through lived experience of this horror?
Well, if I was the ones that were, if I find it coming really hard on me, that's friggin' so horrible. But what I mean is, I think it's so bad that they've literally been threatened by the people that are supposed to be protecting them.
Oh, my.
You know what I mean? Like they're going to them and saying...
FBI and DOJ are threatening.
Yeah, this isn't going to go good for you. You best just shut up. And this is where we're at, and it may stay that way. But I'm sorry, eventually everything will fall.
Remember the threat, I think it came out a week ago, one of the victims said I think it was Trump, but don't get me wrong, and allegedly threatened to make her disappear, like her friend.
There you go. This is like Epstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, that
Make people disappear. This is what they can do.
This is what a large portion of American people are worshiping
Yeah.
down in the United States. That's who you're worshiping. Furthest thing from Jesus Christ is you're ever going to get. That's what you're worshiping. What did Jesus say? Hurt one of these. Don't dare hurt one of these. It would be, talking about children, it'd be better if they tied a millstone around your neck and threw you into the ocean than you hurt one of these ones. Their angels are always in the face of God. So that's what you're dealing with, you perverts. And I'm sorry, everybody can repent. I doubt if any of these powerful people are ever going to come forward on their own, but there's people who know. There's people behind the scenes. You guys got to start speaking up.
It's a global network of child pedophilia and
the
trafficking.
The family was involved.
And covering it up.
So it's all around the world. And guess where the heart of it is? America. No, just think how dirty you are right now. You need to clean up. You need to really clean up.
Do you think Epstein rose to power and prominence on his own, or was he put there, and if so, put there and given wealth by whom?
Well,
remember he had cameras in every room in his mansion in New York?
He knew
what he was doing.
Yeah, because what he did is his blackmail depth could be not only blackmailing a prominent person, but someone who could blackmail that person should something happen to him. And some of his closest people, like even Elon Musk, saying, "When's the most wildest party?"
Wasn't that strange to hear that one?
Christmas morning, he's saying, "When's the wildest of the parties?" Because
I want to be there.
I want
to be there.
Yeah, and so it's like Trump. If Trump falls, all his people who now sold out their country now have to face the public, now have to face real law, and so they're trapped.
So there is no moving on for America at this point until justice is served. Is that fair?
I have a prediction, and I'm just saying, if Trump stays in power, America shall fall in 5 years. If he's out of power, 10 years. No going back.
No going back. So there has to be some kind of reform to the legal system, because Trump has now put his minions, his support network, in every three-letter version, the FBI, CIA, DOJ, all of that stuff. So all of these people have to be now rooted out, exactly what Trump said he wanted to do, remove all of Biden's loyalists, all of Obama's loyalists. Well, the real thing is not those loyalists. Trump's done it all. They're all his loyalists, including the Supreme Court and his judicial appointments there. So what kind of reckoning is going to happen for the United States to make a clean break and try to woo the rest of the world? Because we're all watching this show going down in the United States. America is not being respected, as Trump would say at the UN. They all respect us now. They weren't before. No, we're laughing at you 10 times more than we were in your first term. We understand it. But America doesn't seem to be able to do anything to help themselves, and that makes the world anxious.
Well, I told you when we were having breakfast that what frustrated me the most is I'm watching news and I'm watching various things, and you're not hearing anybody say the reason Trump raided Georgia's electoral office, he's planning on doing that with the other. They will find fraud. It'll be fake, but they will find fraud, and not one person saying, you realize what he's doing here. He's saying he wants to federalize the vote. What he's saying is he wants to be the vote counter. He wants to be the one that says, oh, no, these are fake and these are good. Why won't one of them say he wants to take over the whole system so he'll never be voted out?
2 points. One, it's the 11,780 votes Brad call. He was embarrassed to death by that. He wants not to ever have to do that again, so he wants to take charge. Number two, the Constitution says, no, thou shalt not. But I'm wondering if, using King James English, thou shalt not, means anything. The Constitution means nothing. America means nothing. Jim and Terry Show. We still mean something. Jim's dropping a bombshell. proverbially speaking. Bye-bye for now.
This relationship I have with my